What's going on, everyone? Ben Raven with MLive's Lions Beat here before the Monday Night Football game against the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm up here in the press box at Ford Field. It's going to be a late night, so we're not going to have the post-game Facebook Live that we traditionally do. So I figured I'd touch base while I'm the first one up here in the press box to have a little chat and preview the Lions-Raiders Monday night game. Lions are 5-2, driver's seat in the NFC North. Obviously, the Vikings are 4-4, but Kirk Cousins done for the year. That news was confirmed today towards Achilles. It's obviously a big blow to Minnesota. The trade deadline is 22 and a half hours away, so I'd be watching pretty closely to the Minnesota Vikings and see if they do anything and try and make a run, especially concerning tonight's result. But the Lions are 7-point favorites against these Raiders, and that's for good reason. Jimmy Garoppolo is going to start for the Raiders, and that's definitely good for them. But this offense is turning the ball over more than anyone in football. And I think Garoppolo had 7 interceptions in his 5 starts. So that's very uncharacteristically sloppy play from him. It was just as bad with Aiden. It was worse, not just as bad. It was just as bad, but then worse with Aiden O'Connell and Brian Hoyer under center when Garoppolo was banged up. But he'll be back out there tonight. And that's good news for the Raiders, because he is the most capable quarterback on that roster. He's the most capable of feeding Devontae Adams. He's the most capable of making the Lions actually bite on play-action looks. But let's be real here, guys. Also, if you haven't seen yet, mlive.com/Lions, we got it. Amon-Ra St. Brown intends to play tonight. Landed on the injury report yesterday afternoon with an illness, so he sounds good to go. But on that other side, the Raiders, they're struggling to run the ball this year. Devontae Adams is having an up-and-down ride. Obviously, he's a superstar. He's one of the game's best players. He's frustrated by how that offense and that team has been going right now. And the Lions are the better team. The Lions are the better team here today, even if Frank Ragnow misses this game as expected, even if they have to shuffle their offensive line for the umpteenth time, even if, the running game isn't what it is without Montgomery out there once again. Jahmyr Gibbs, he's going to lead the show again. But, the running game's been down these last 2 weeks. But let's forget all that. The Lions are a much better team here. They should win this game by double digits. This place is going to be absolutely rocking. Ford Field, downtown Detroit for Monday Night Football. Lions are trying to get to 6-2 before their bye week, so that'll be interesting. And then the Lions come out, a trip to L.A., host the Bears, turn around, and it's already Thanksgiving. So this is a big 25 or so days ahead for the Lions here on their quest to punch that division crown, on their race for the top of the NFC seeding and home field advantage. But I'll have a YouTube recap after the game. That'll go to MLive's YouTube page, YouTube account, whatever the kids are calling it this day. But yeah, just wanted to touch base. The St. Brown news, he intends to play tonight. Never felt in doubt, but it was a surprise just because we did talk to him. I believe it was Friday with the weird week this week, and he seemed fine. So there's just something going around. It's that time of year. Ben Johnson said he was battling something when we talked to him on Friday afternoon. So I think, something obviously popped up. It's worth watching to see if he's getting any, liquid on the sideline or IV or oxygen mask or anything like that. But I wouldn't be too concerned about him. He's one of this team's top warriors, one of the league's top warriors. But it'll be interesting. Lions host the Raiders tonight. The Raiders badly need a win. Garoppolo back under center for them. And on the other side, it's all about Max Crosby. He rarely leaves the field. He moves around that defensive line, leads the NFL in pressures created. And I don't know if you saw it or not, but he also donated $1 million to the Eastern Michigan Athletic Fund earlier today. So that's nice for him, giving it back to the school where he played his ball at before he was a 4th-round pick a couple of years ago. But, yeah, look for that. Penei Sewell versus Max Crosby, Taylor Decker versus Max Crosby. Those are games within the game right there that are worth watching. Those are some of the best interior trench players in the game today. And that's about all I got for you. Lions, Raiders, I believe the kickoffs are on 8:20, 8:30. ESPN starts their coverage at 8 p.m. tonight. And we'll see what happens. The Lions are 7-point favorites. They're staring down the bye week. We're all staring down a little rest ahead. And they'll be wearing their Color Rush pajamas tonight with the new blue helmets. So look for that. Should be an interesting uniform matchup tonight. But Ben Raven, I'm going to get out of here. We'll record a Dungeon of Doom podcast after the game. Make sure to check out our insider texting service, Dungeon of Doom Subtext. I'll be texting quarterly updates throughout the game, injury updates, and stuff like that. And I just hit publish on my live updates over at mlive.com/Lions. Inactives are due in about an hour, so there's work to do. I'm going to go get some food and enjoy the game tonight, and we'll talk to you guys soon.